Gosh, I feel old, said Derek. You're not old, mate. You're only 53. I'd called in to see Derek to get my tax done, and he was looking more miserable than usual. He hates July. Mick turned 70 the other day, he said. Mick who? There's only one Mick, he replied. Oh, skinny guy, big lips, best friend who's wasted, that Mick. Yes, Sir Michael Philip Jagger, Glimmer Twin, Knight of the Realm, bad hairdo, tight pants, Brazilian lover and all that, turned 70 on the 26th of July. Gosh, I feel old. But he still loves what he's doing, mate, so he's still doing it. Derek has lots of Rolling Stones records. Let It Bleed, Exile on Main Street, It's Only Rock and Roll, Black and Blue, Tattoo You, Voodoo Lounge, and A Bigger Bang. Mick Jagger and Keith Richards met on a train where they'd known each other for years before and quickly discovered they shared a passion for the blues. Vinyl records of Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, Little Walter and Jimmy Reed were shared, and they decided to try their hand at playing music themselves. The rest is history. With Brian Jones, Charlie Watts and Bill Wyman, they formed the Rolling Stones, the biggest rock band the world has ever seen. They've achieved 3 of the top 10 grossing live tours in history, and are second only to U2 for top spot. Played to more than 2 million people at one show on Copacabana Beach in Rio, and had 8 consecutive #1 albums in the States. In terms of logistics, their last tour took 46 semi-trailers to move the equipment, and internationally it took 3 747s for 260 tonnes of gear. 175 employees worked on the tour. On the Bigger Bang tour, they sold nearly 700,000 tickets. This is big business. The business lesson from the Stones is never give up. When Brian Jones was spending his days so bombed he could not contribute, let's find another guitarist in Mick Taylor. Brian was actually found being face down in his swimming pool after being fired. When Mick Taylor had had enough of Jagger and Richards, borrow Ronnie Wood from Rod Stewart and never give him back. When Keith is given 2 choices, either leave the country in the middle of a tour or play 2 free concerts, play the concerts. When Bill Wyman calls it quits, carry on without a bass player, or at least hire a session muso. When Keith falls out of a tree in the middle of a tour, wait till he's better, then carry on. Never give up. In business, if you love what you do and are passionate about it, never give up. Adversity and challenges will always present themselves, but the test of true business success is how you overcome them and whether you have the will to carry on. Strolling bones they may be, and one wag called their recent Glastonbury show Night of the Living Dead, but they love what they do and they're still doing it 50 years after their first concert. That's inspirational. Oh, and happy birthday, Mick.